New knife from Cold Steel for the 2020 catalog. When I was really, I didn't know it was coming. I was really excited once I saw it, so I had to get it right away. Is the SRK Compact. Especially a smaller version of the SRK in the SK5 base steel. I don't know if they're going to come out with the Sanmai or 3V of this, but I have it next to the full-size SRK and SK5. Once again, the knife just came out. I got it through Knife Center. I had some rewards points there, so I just used it, got it here quick. $45.89 is pretty much everywhere, but I'm assuming once these get out and flood the market, it's going to be like, you know, because the full-size one on Amazon is $33. So I'm assuming that that's going to go down too, you know, once the inventory gets filled up. So the big difference is here, as you can see, you know, they're both SK5. The blade length is 5 inches instead of 6. The blade thickness, which is a big deal, is 4 millimeters instead of 5 on the full size. Overall length, 10.75 on the full size, 9.5. Weight is 5.1 ounces compared to 8.20 ounces. And the handle is just a little bit longer at 4.75 for the big one and 4.50, you know, for the compact. And they both come with the Secure Ex Sheath. So if you could see the handle thickness, I think this is 0.077 or 3/4 of an inch thick. I didn't get a measurement on that, but that's what I'm remembering from when I did the you know, review on this one. You can see it's quite a bit thinner, but it's actually not that much shorter. The blade length also, you know, you can see it is the 1 inch. It's the same grind, you know, it's the flat grind, that saber grind, as the full size. I don't know if I remember if this had a hollow grind or not. I don't. Maybe this had a slight hollow grind on it. I don't remember. It looks like it's got a slight hollow grind. This doesn't have a hollow grind. This is a flat saber grind. Pretty much the exact same construction. You can see the Secure Ex sheaths are identical. It's got good fit. You know, snaps in nicely. It ain't going anywhere even without the strap. It's a serviceable sheath. There's nothing wrong with it. People complain about it. And it looks like Cold Steel on these last few years have been making it where I never had the doling issue on my VG1 or my older ones. But it's looking like they're not touching the blade anymore. They actually have a little bit of room inside. You know, it's got a nice little thumb ramp to kick off on. And like all Cold Steels, I took it out of the bag. It comes with that nasty, it's almost like they're using bearing grease on it. It stinks, but you know, it's what it is. I just stuffed a paper towel down in there to get it out and wipe it. It didn't have as much as the Pendleton Hunters that I got, which were just caked. So it was pretty easy to clean up. But remember, this is, you know, high carbon. It's not gonna, you have to take care of the edge. It will rust on you. But the knife just feels good. I mean, even with the smaller handle, I have XL to double XL size hands. You know, you can see it's just about perfect for me. And it does have the palm swell in there. It is narrower. You can, you know, my hands are bottoming out here. Where on this one, it's a lot more grip filling. But it's a smaller knife. You know, it's made for more delicate work. I'm assuming it's actually, you could really feel the weight for even 1 inch of blade difference. It doesn't seem like much, but it's a big difference in holding it. I think I'm really going to like this knife to use, especially with the blade, the geometry, the cutting geometry. And it's, I don't know what Cold Steel's doing compared to a lot of the other companies, but their bevels, they're sharp as hell right out of the box, and their bevels are just straight. So whoever they're using or whatever method they're using to sharpen their knives, you know, it's well done. So this one had the full size had the little sharpening choil there. And you can see this one does also. That's compared to the paramilitary 2. So I had to get this as soon as possible. I just love SRKs. And I don't know, I just getting it into my hands. It's something that I didn't know if I was going to like or not, because I really enjoy this size. But believe it or not, what they did by a lot less material on the handle, the blade thickness obviously, and the 1 inch overall, it is, I think you should try it. And this is just, I mean, I'm not using my knives for self-defense, but this just feels a lot easier to wield. You know, if you were going to use it for that, but just for utility and cutting food as an overall camp knife, I think this thing's going to be stellar. So the Cold Steel SRK-C for Compact in SK5, new from Cold Steel for 2020.